Due to the nature of this program, listener aggression is advised.
This is Chris Broderick with the Fever 333.
Pusillus Maximus from Guard.
This is Eric from Necrogoblicon.
Hey, this is Jamie from Bullet My Valentine.
Hey, you got Dimebag's Hack.
I do a million interviews, and you guys know how to have fun.
What's up? This is Sam Rivers.
And this is Damon from Sleep Killers.
What's up, guys? It's Dorothy.
Hi, I'm Todd.
And I'm Frank from Slash featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators.
This is Stephen Brewer from Westfield Massacre.
This is Joe from Dead.
This is Tommy Vex from The Bad Wolves.
This is Ivan from Disconnected. And right now, you're listening to Honest.
Hello, my name is Samuel.
I'm Abigail. Melody.
I'm Ethan. And I'm Justin.
And we are Liliac.
And you're listening to Honest Brutality.
Hey everyone, welcome to Honest Brutality. This is the show that is all things rock, metal, and stuff that doesn't suck. I'm your host, Evil, and I am joined by my co-host.
This is Big Sloppy.
Hey everybody, it's Camera Rebel.
How we doing?
We're doing good.
Amazing.
Yeah. We have, you hear the giggle in the background. We have guests on the line.
Yes, we do.
We have Liliac from Downey, California, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong there, guys.
That is correct.
All right.
We're from Downey, California.
Yay, you get 1 point.
All right, one for Sloppy.
Ta-da!
Right. So, hey, can you do me a favor? Go around the table there and introduce each other and what you do in the band, please.
Sure. My name is Samuel. I'm the lead guitarist.
My name is Melody. I am the singer.
I am Ethan, and I am the bass player. I am Justin, and I am the keyboardist.
And my name is Floren. I'm the dad. Abigail, the drummer, is missing right now, so she's dyeing her hair.
Yeah.
Blue.
And that is very important.
That's right. Rockstar.
Blue. Wait. Did you say blue?
Yes, blue.
She's dyeing it blue.
Awesome.
Rockstar priorities.
Oh, exactly. If I was a rock star,
interview.
my hair would come first.
Absolutely.
Mine would be purple, though.
Wait a minute. It does anyway.
I know. I am a rock star.
Anyway, so let's get right into it. You guys have been all over the internet lately. We saw you guys. I don't know how many people have sent me videos saying, you guys got to talk to these guys. Listen to this. They're shooting me the Rainbow in the Dark video you guys did recently. And it's, check these guys out. They're a family band. They're incredible. Check that. I'm here. That's okay. Well, check them out. And they were right. You guys are pretty damn good. So
amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you guys are killing it right now.
Welcome.
You guys have been on national television. You got an EP out. You guys are just doing all this great stuff. And you're not even 20 years old. The oldest one's what, 19?
They can't even buy beer yet.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, actually, my birthday is going to be tomorrow, so I'll be 20.
Happy birthday.
You're going to be how old?
20.
Yeah.
Oh, one more year, buddy. One more year. Actually, it's not what it's all cracked up to be. Hey, happy birthday to you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So you guys, family band, obviously. And I think I heard you guys have been doing this for about 4 years now. Is that right?
Yeah, 4 years we've been doing this. And we love it. It's amazing.
Well, that shows. I did go back and before we got this conversation together, I wanted to learn more about you guys. And I went back and just recently you guys were on a national television show, The World's Best on CBS, and you're rocking out on that. I'm like, yeah, hello. Mm-hmm. It's about time we get some of this on TV.
Yeah.
I know, right? That's what we do.
Exactly. And you guys are having a great time.
That's amazing. Well, let's go back to the roots of this. I mean, you guys are all siblings, and you guys are all these hardcore, amazing, talented musicians. And I know that your parents are totally backing this 100%. So why don't you go ahead and kind of give us an idea of like what the conversation was when you guys first formed? You know, did your parents come to you? Did you guys go to your parents? Like, what was that about?
Well, our dad was really, we grew up around the studio because our dad is a music producer, so we kind of grew up with the music, and then he decided for us to form a band, and then so he gave us all an instrument, and we learned off of that, and we fell in love with it, and then that's how the band formed.
I love it. That's amazing.
That's super cool.
It's like simplicity. That's such a great story. I love it.
So you guys all being siblings, how often do you argue about the music you're writing?
I mean, we don't really argue that much because, we love to do it and it's like we're chasing the same dream, but we always work it out and we try to do our best to make, the best out of our music.
You can do what I did when I was growing up. If I had a disagreement, we would arm wrestle to see who got, the upper hand, make the decision.
No way.
No way.
You got to do it.
Oh my gosh. Why do you say no way? Because you would lose?
I mean, I don't know. We never tried that. Maybe we should do it.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I love it. That is amazing. Well, kudos to your parents, your dad. That is so awesome. It's you guys are going places, definitely, for sure. And you have a lot of talent.
Thank you. And here's the mom, too. I didn't get to introduce herself.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Ninette. How are you?
Really
Hi,
good.
Fantastic.
Nice to meet you.
I'm sensing a Romanian accent there. Am I correct?
Yes, I think so.
I think so.
The word is out.
Now you
That's
guys,
wonderful.
addressing the parents here, you actually came over to the States before you started your family, or did some of the kids come over with you?
No, well, I was 12 years old in 1992, and my wife, she came with her family when she was 12 too, in
83.
83?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
So basically, we've been here and then we met here in California, and then we got married, and 5 kids.
Yeah. 5 amazing kids. You guys are an amazing family.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're a breath of fresh air in today's society where, families are very fractured. And to watch you guys all working together towards a common goal. And for us, it's really exciting because that goal happens to be metal, which we love.
Absolutely.
So this is a win-win for us. It's very cool. How stressful is that in your household, though, when everybody's working on the same project? And, I mean, is it stressful or is it a joy?
It's stressful for me. It's too much noise.
Oh, I love it.
It's a joy for me.
Okay.
That is amazing.
I love it, man. I love it.
Fantastic.
I get to handbang.
Hey, my man.
And you look good doing it. I saw you on TV.
Well, not only does she have drums in the house, but she has bass and guitars and vocalists. And so...
Yeah, but she's very blessed because she has some very talented ones
Absolutely.
In the house. And let's get to that. I mean, at least they're not making a terrible racket. They're making beautiful music.
There you go.
You guys are probably really well known for your covers at this point. We know that. People will jump on something that they recognize and adhere to it. But your original material is very good.
Absolutely.
Thank you. We worked really hard on that.
And it shows.
Yeah. Well, the title is Chain of Thorns, correct? Is that what you're calling the EP?
Yes. Yeah. Chain of Thorns.
And I noticed where it's at on the charts. You want to tell everybody where it's at right now?
Oh, well, I don't know what it is right now, but last Tuesday it reached #1 on Amazon.
Yes, it did.
And there you have it.
You know what's awesome about that? It's a rock album.
Yep.
And you just don't see a lot of rock on the top anymore. And you guys are there. And that is awesome. And I can't tell you how excited I am to see rock at the top again.
I know. We couldn't believe it. It was amazing.
So what was the reaction when you guys walked in, you looked and said, oh my gosh, it's #1?
It was shocking because we didn't know about a fan of ours posted on Facebook, and it was like, hey, it's the Chain of Thorns album is number 74 on bestseller Amazon. And I checked it out, and it was number 74. And then in 2 days, it got to number 9 or something like that. And then after that, it stayed on top 10 for 2 weeks. And like I said, like Samuel said, last Tuesday, got number 2 on bestseller right after Queen, and then #1 on the new release.
That's
Amazing.
just
rock chart.
Crazy, man.
And man, you guys got to be on like cloud 9 right now, just like feeling it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a dream come true.
I cannot even imagine the emotions that would go through somebody.
That's just awesome.
Yeah. We have a lot of fans, a lot of rock fans from
You do?
everywhere, from around the world. And it's interesting how the internet could connect everybody, even still being independent. Everybody got to know. Just if you do quality music, people will take notice.
Absolutely.
Would you say that the viral video, if you will, for Rainbow in the Dark, do you think that was a huge part of that push?
Yes, a big part. Actually, it was a bigger part than even the CBS TV show. And then we were on a test drive on Octane. We didn't see that much coming in as the viral Rainbow in the Dark. That it was like phenomenal.
Exactly.
The phone was blowing up from how many text messages and emails and the sales on the CDs and everything we were like shocked. I mean, we had a viral thing from YouTube before. In August it started with Enter Sandman, Crazy Train getting millions of views. And, we got a lot of fans, but then it was like all over again with Rainbow in the Dark.
Well, yeah, that's not surprising because when you see it, you're intrigued. And if you click the little speaker button so it's not muted and you hear the music blasting out of that and you realize it's coming out of these young, beautiful musicians.
Right.
And let's just go ahead and, I'm sure that people are always addressing you directly and really wanting to get in your head, Melody. But young lady, your voice is stellar.
Why, thank you.
You know what? It is out of this world. And I tell you what, Taylor Momsen has nothing on you.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Perfect.
I love it. Amazing.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You know what, darling? Here. Let me tell you this, Melody.
The whole interview is going to be a slacker.
I love it.
Good. We
It's
like
perfect. It is perfect. Melody. So
yes,
check it out, girl. I am the hardest person on female vocalists. And 99% of the time, female vocalists don't do it for me. Like, I'm like, nope, next. You, girl, have it going on.
Oh my gosh! Why? Thank you so much.
You are very welcome.
Yeah, you're in a elite group there with Maria Brink, Lizzie Hale, and Miss Hazen.
Yeah.
I think that's where you're at in her book.
Yeah,
she doesn't have any other female vocalists she cares for.
No. Well, now you did the cover, Pat Benatar.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I was raised on her, girl. So you just nailed it with that. So nicely done.
All of your covers are fantastic, and they're, metal and rock favorites. And I saw Hit Me With Your Best Shot first one I went to. That's one of my all-time favorite songs.
I love it.
And you guys carry that one off great.
Well, the Pat Benatar, the Hit Me With Your Best Shot, they've done it about 2015. So they were young. Even Melody's voice is she was more younger.
And it's still killer.
Wow.
Thank you.
Let me ask you this. So are the covers, Floren, your ideas of bringing the songs to the table, or is it kind of a collaborative? The band sits down with you and you come up with the songs to cover. What is the dynamic there?
Well, we go through songs and we listen, and then, I ask the kids, hey, what do you think about this one? Or sometimes they come with like, Dad, we should do this song. And the thing is, we have a history of playing every weekend on the Santa Monica Pier, which is a very famous place for street performers.
Mm-hmm.
People from all around the world comes there. Like, they have over 1 million people visiting all year long. So that's, since they were young, we went there and perform. And in order to get people's attention, you would have to do cover songs.
Right.
If you do original, people are on the go and, they don't know the song. But if they hear a song they like Hit Me With Your Best Shot, and they know, they're like, oh, that's my jam. And they come in, and then we would always have the biggest crowds.
Yep.
And, that's how we all started. But I was always like, look, if we do a cover, we got to do it really, really, really good.
Amen.
And that's, we worked hard on it and make sure everything was on point, from the drums, the guitars, the bass, the vocals. And that's, and then we'll rehearse it. And if we liked it, how it sounded, then we would proceed. If not, we'll be like, okay, that's not the song for us. So that's basically how we would usually go about.
I love it.
You say a few things here that really got my attention, because we criticize covers all the time on our show.
Yes,
we really
do.
do. That's part of what we do.
Yep.
And my thing is, if you're going to do a cover, and I think you actually spoke to this, is you got to do it as well as the original or better.
If not better, yeah.
Because you're going to be judged against that, and it gets really tough. And that brings me to Sam on guitar. When you're doing, I'm just going to throw Rainbow in the Dark in here for a minute. You're copying a legend guitar player there, and you're shredding it. You're killing it. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And you're nailing it. It blows me away.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we go by the feel. We want to feel the song when we do it. You know, I always tell my kids, it's all about that emotional impact. Don't display the song. You have to get in. You know, you got to feel it. You got to. So that's what mostly. You know, all the legends, we really feel their playing and their vocals and their performance, and you know, the kids. You know, they zoom in when they learn the song and they listen to the artists and the bands, and they really want to capture that feeling. And, you know, that's why a lot of people like it, because of the emotional impact that it gives from the cover songs Liliac does.
Absolutely. And you just hit it on the nail right there. You have to feel it. You have to breathe it. You have to live it. You have to make the audience believe that you're all of those things. And that is why you guys are so successful. And it's absolutely amazing. And especially coming from such a young band to have that and embody it and embrace it and know it. The sky's the limit for you guys.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Here's the question. You guys have been playing the Santa Monica Pier a lot, and that's great. So what's the next step live? What you guys going to get out and do like a mini tour this summer? Or are you going to, get away from the comfort zone there a little bit and bust out and try to broaden your horizons here a little bit? I did see something in Arizona coming up, I think.
I want to see them on the Aftershock, Aftershock stages.
So what's the plan there? I mean, you can go to Santa Monica over and over, but I think to really grow this band, you're going to have to get out and spread your wings a little bit.
Yes. Well, I already booked them. They have a West Coast mini tour right now, starting May 25th in San Francisco. Then in June they have Arizona, and then Oregon in July, probably Washington too following after that. And, we get a lot of emails from promoters and booking agents, and I'm trying to work it out with them with, sending them a writer and how we could figure out to get the band out there. But, right now we started writing for the next full-length album, so we have enough original material when they start touring.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Get out there and support that content.
Yeah.
You guys are at the point now, you've got 6 originals, I think. You probably have more than that, but you have 6 on the album. You could do 4 covers, and that's an hour set right there. I would think that'd get you by pretty much any gig for the time being anyway.
Yeah.
So how long do you guys play on the pier when you go out?
About an hour and 30 minutes.
Wow.
Because we do all the cover songs that and then we do all the originals, all the 6 songs that we play. And a lot of people love it.
That's good. I'm hoping that you start getting more call for the originals. I see Chain of Thorns is so good and catchy, man. But I did see you guys are going to do Dancing in the Dark video next, right?
Yes, because we did a poll. We wanted our fans to choose the next song for the next music video, and that's the one that, that they chose. So we're doing Dancing in the Dark.
And you guys are doing all of your videos and all of your production in-house, right? You're doing it all there? You're not farming that out?
Yeah, well, we do everything on our own. Like Abigail made the album cover for the Chain of Thorns album, and then our dad, he directs the music videos, and then I edit the videos and all that. So it's like a team.
Wow.
Well, that's
I
cool.
love it.
Yeah. Well, where you guys are shooting those videos, is that your rehearsal space?
Yeah, it is. It's our rehearsal studio.
Okay. That's a good sized rehearsal studio. I know a lot of professional bands would be envious of that at the studio.
Yeah, we've been going there for about 3 years now, rehearsing, and actually it takes about 3 hours to shoot it. We just ran the studio for 3 hours. We set up the cameras and everything, and shoot the video, and then Samuel does all the editing, and that's how we have the music video for the cover songs. Now on the original, we would rent a space, and like Chain of Thorns, that took more. We had to have actors and stuff like that. It took more time and a bigger budget to get that one done.
Now, did Melody actually paint the picture that she catches on fire in that?
Yes, I did.
Did you? Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That is
We
cool.
still have the painting here.
No, how can you have it? You burned it.
Well, she did a one, and then she made some copies.
That's Chain of Thorns. I get it.
She made a few copies because we had to throw out the window like 3 times until we got the right shot.
Ah, okay.
Those are going to be high dollar items someday, very soon. I'll tell you what. For sure. Now, you guys are doing a great job all the way around. This is cool to see not only a family band that's, DIY, but you seem to really be enjoying yourselves and having fun. Now, addressing
That's what it's all about, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
And addressing the musicians in the room, so to speak. Why don't you guys tell me what's your favorite part about what you do?
Well, my favorite part is just learning and getting better because, trying to make yourself become the best that you can be, and playing the guitar is like my main inspiration, and I look up to all those amazing guitarists like Randy Rhoads, Eddie Van Halen, Zach Wild, Yngwie Malmsteen, and all those wonderful.
You just named all my heroes.
It's like I want to be like them, so that's I just want to practice like many hours a day, 6 to 4 hours, and just become the best that I can be.
Sam, I got it just real quick here, buddy. You mentioned Randy Rhoads. You're going to be real envious here. That was my first concert. I got to see Randy Rhoads live.
No way. That's amazing. How did you...
Yes.
Yeah, he's that old.
He's old. That's how.
That's how old I am. Yeah. Anyway.
I just want to say, Sam, you have the moves down too. You have the rock star moves, kid.
He does.
You look good. You flip that hair just right. Justin, what's your favorite part?
My favorite part is that we get to entertain and play in front of a crowd of people who like our music.
That's amazing.
Yeah. You're 11 years old, right, Justin?
Yeah.
You are awesome.
I think you were like the youngest rock star ever that we've talked to.
He's younger than Under the Radar kids were. Yeah,
he is.
I saw in your bio that you really are aspiring to do stand-up comedy, though.
Yeah, I really like to make up jokes and say them.
So you got a joke for us?
How do you know dinosaurs don't take baths?
How?
Because they're extinct.
All right.
Oh, that's
good.
adorable.
That's a good
I
start.
love it.
For the record, I'm stealing that joke and to tell my grandkids, okay?
That is awesome.
All right, Melody.
I just like to do it because of music, because we enjoy it and we play it all together, and then we can show people who we are and how we shine in our own way. And I just like my main inspiration is Ronnie James Dio on vocals. I really love his voice.
I just want to hug all you guys right now because you are calling out all the people that inspired me in music as I was younger. My God.
Yeah, we'll give you virtual hugs too.
Aww. Big old group hug.
This is awesome, man.
Okay, we got one more. Ethan?
So I just started learning the bass, and I play a game called Rocksmith, which helps me with the bass, and that's really fun to do. And I like being in the band because it's fun to be in front of crowds and to perform in front of people. And also, we get famous and have money.
Oh, I love it.
I hope so.
Now, Ethan, how old are you?
12.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
Ethan, I know you're taking up the
Amazing.
bass now, but you were playing rhythm guitar as well when I saw you recently. I say rhythm, but on the Trooper, you're playing some lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Adrian Smith stuff, and you're nailing it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
I think he's probably turning really red right now. I could hear the blushing in his voice. That's amazing.
That's really cool.
You guys are awesome.
You're learning bass. So, Melody, are you stepping away from the bass and just going to concentrate more on the vocals and Ethan take over the bass lines?
Exactly. I can use my magic hands now.
I love it.
But I still practice the bass, to write our songs, and I just like playing it just for fun.
That's good.
Well, let's talk about that for just a second. writing songs. How does that go? What does that look like? What happens? What's the magic that comes out of a songwriting session for you guys when you get together?
Well, usually I come up with guitar riffs, and then I show them to everyone, and if they like it, then Abigail comes up with the drum groove, and then my dad and Melody, they come up with the melody line for the songs, and then basically we go from there and just build it. And we all write the lyrics together, all of us. Like we all go in our parents' bed and we just sit down and write.
What a neat family unit. And it can't hurt having a dad who's a fantastic music producer in the mix. Like, that's got to help.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I have 3 kids myself, and every single one of them have different personalities. So I want you guys to go around the table and tell me what your personality is, or have the person to your right or whatever tell what your personality is, because we want to hear the truth. Like, who's spunky, who's quiet, who's feisty, who's argumentative. Like, we want to hear it all.
Oh, that's hard. Our personalities are very vast.
Okay, let's hear it.
I don't know. Okay.
I think me as a dad, I'm let's go, come on, pushing them with the excitement. But I think I'm also like a preacher. We always get around and have meetings, and I preach to them like, man, if we do this song, and oh my gosh, so that's my mostly I get them all enthusiastic.
I like
and
that.
My wife,
Dad the coach.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, okay. And your wife?
Well, I don't know. I'm just going along with everything and doing the teaching.
She's going along with everything, wearing earplugs.
And keeping the house running.
Yes.
She has the most important job out of anybody.
Absolutely.
And fixing the meals and
right.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
You are the rock star of the family. Absolutely.
The backbone.
No, I think Samuel is like the most quiet one, and then Melody is the most fun and crazy. And my husband is, he sometimes I think he gets a little too excited and too rough sometimes.
That's what dads do. I love it.
And Abby, she's very helpful with everything. I mean, she's caring she cares about people so much, and she helps around the house with everything. So
she's a nurturer, like her mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Washes dishes, and when I'm not here and I go to work, she fixes the meals, and
Aww.
It's nice. And Justin's the annoying but funny one.
I like Justin.
And Ethan's the video gamer.
I picked up on that.
Yeah. Well,
you'll probably pass by and see Ethan at GameStop one day.
Thank you. I love that. We just want our listeners to really get to know who you guys are.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, so you guys, I know you guys play a lot. You play a lot of weekend gigs and get out, but are you guys playing every single weekend? Or are you guys taking a break and doing other family stuff, or getting out and doing stuff you like to do on your own? Or is it all about the band all the time, or what's going on there?
Well, they haven't played during the world's best. The weather was bad in here because it was raining a lot. So, we were really busy, because we still have to do. They had to do vlogs and editing, and so we haven't. Right now we started again, and we wanted, like I said, wanted to work on writing. There's a lot of work to do because the editing, and we have to do a photo shoot next, and then we have to do so many things that just takes the time. But
we do other activities, like every Monday we do Taekwondo. We take lessons, and we also do some sports, like when we go to Santa Monica Pier on Saturday morning, we take volleyball class and
go to school field trips.
Like we like to go to the movie theaters because we have like a pass that for our local theater, and we get to see some movies. And we love museums,
Oh, that's awesome. How was the CBS experience? How did you guys like that?
Something that was very cool was that I was the youngest one on the world's best.
Yeah, I
the world's
heard
best.
that. Yeah, absolutely. That is cool. You set the
it
bar
was,
low. Cut it short.
It was a great experience. I mean, it was the first big stage because they kind of found them on the Santa Monica Pier, and they asked us to be on the show. And actually, I think everybody that was on that show already been on a lot of talent shows, and for us it was like, let's do it. We'll come and do it.
So you guys were discovered by a talent scout. You guys didn't necessarily submit an entry into this thing. They came and got you.
Yeah, because this show, nobody could submit. They had a casting director because, the whole concept was to choose the world's best talent. So there wasn't any amateur or things like that. So they would scout just, I guess they call it the best. That's what the show was. So basically, the casting director would choose who they would bring it in and audition. And if they were good enough and the producer would say yes, then they will take them on the show. So it wasn't easy to get on the show. But when I took Liliac to the audition and they started with Crazy Train and Enter Sandman, everybody their mind was blown away.
Yeah.
So they're all like throwing, their rock.
So let's talk about something that's a little more serious just for a second, because this is the dad in me. And like I said, we've had a couple of other young bands on the show that are burgeoning. Now they're young men, but under the radar.
Unlocking the truth.
Yeah. And the one question that always vexes me as a parent, because I always hoped that my kids would just really latch on to music and make something out of it. But that can be scary too. So does it scare you guys, the prospect of success and all that comes with it? Like being a very famous, successful musician can be a very difficult life in some ways.
Absolutely.
So does that make any of you a little anxious?
Well, sometimes, because we still like our privacy and everything.
Right.
But we lived our life. I mean, for the last 10 years, even the kids were used to. This is all we do is music, and we're not like. This is our passion, and
it's what we've been waiting for.
Right. No, and I get that. I guess I just wonder sometimes, like as a parent, you get a little bit nervous.
Well, yeah, of course, safety, and sometimes
exactly
we have to be careful who we, become friends with now. We had some experiences that they were, trying to be roadies and help around, and then they had their own agenda. At first, we're like friends, and then we figure out that they wanted their own attention, and I always keep an eye open, and I'm really, really concerned of and trying to keep the safety of, because they're young, and sometimes we have people that they want to be friends, and they're 40, 50 years old, and I have to kind of know what's going on in their past.
Absolutely.
What's their agenda.
Exactly.
Yep.
You are so busy. Your schedules are packed plumb full. So do you go to public schools? Are you homeschooled? How do you get all this time?
Basically, me, Abby, and Melody, we graduated at 16, and we did online school since middle school. So basically, that's, homeschool. So we have, Justin and Ethan are in the same school. It's called CalPAC. Justin, you want to explain?
Very, very familiar. Yeah.
It's so at middle school we started online school, and it's called CalPAC, and we do all our school on the computer, and then when we're done, we start practicing and play.
Cool.
Wow. Okay, so that allows you guys your time. That's good.
Homeschool.
That's definitely good. So.
Yeah, it's either the Partridge Family or like a modern day Jackson 5. Like dad's got these talented kids, and they're all and there's some of them that can already moonwalk, so they got that covered.
Yeah, that's
right. That's amazing. It's incredible. You guys are an incredible story, an incredible inspiration. It's an amazing thing to be a part of this at this point, because I think you're going to do big things.
Well, that's our American dream.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome. That's awesome.
So all of you kids, your passion is music, and Dad, you're really pushing for them, and everybody's on board with this. But what is the backup plan? What is the plan B? Like, okay, so let's just say that you guys give it your all, and nothing happens with the band. I mean, are you are you raising your kids to know that like, hey, okay, so you have to have another passion other than this to survive in the world? So like, do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a this? Do you want to be a that? Like, is there a plan B?
No, we don't have one. Plan B is the same plan as Plan A.
Amen. Was that Melody?
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, I like that. She is feisty.
I tell you what,
She's a go-getter.
I liked her before we got on here, and I like her even more now.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I love it.
Well, each one has, besides the playing the instrument, they all have their skill. Like Samuel's really good with video editing and video effects, and Abigail is really good with Photoshop, and and Melody's a painter. She paints, and actually she sold all her paintings so she can make room for new paintings. And Ethan and Justin, I don't know, maybe there will be some video gamers if it doesn't pan out with the music. But I really believe in what we do 100%.
I totally agree, and I believe in what you guys are doing 100% as well. But I was just curious if there was something else.
Plus, they I got them each one, and I taught them how to use the Pro Tools for recording and editing, and so like Samuel and Abigail already knows how to record, and they do their demos. Before we start recording in my studio, they first do their demos on their Pro Tools, and they show me, and then we, when we like what we have, then we record the real. So they could always have, work in the industry, but that's sometimes you learn things from experience. Mm-hmm. And that's how I learned recording and mixing and producing is, first I volunteered, worked in a studio a long time ago, and then I opened my own studio, and I never went to school, but I learned all the tricks by, recording other artists and bands and, editing and mixing, and, that's how I know it from just, working with, it's from experience.
So, Floren, from the producer's side, are you taking on any new clients? Do you have any other clients that you're working with right now?
I do, but just, like hourly rate, they just come in, they hire me, and, just to record. And because here in California, Los Angeles, it's a different scene.
Right.
A lot of pop music and R&B and other kind of stuff. So I do that on the side when I have, I put a few hours here and there, like, just to record and mix. But to take on projects, I have a few of them that I produce, but it's not like, with Liliac is, it's my own band, it's like,
right. It's your main focus.
Yeah, main focus. So the other ones I'm just, hired to work on there and, give them the service that they need.
Okay, so if any California bands that are listening right now would like to hire you on, how can they get a hold of you? Do you have an email address they can reach you at?
Well, that's the thing. Right now, I cannot take anybody to work on because we have so much finishing this new album and plus we have a few videos and we want to release some more cover songs while we're working on the, because we have requests from so many and we have great ones that we wanted to put out, We're having fun doing the covers and especially that people love it so much. I think we shouldn't stop,
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, even Ronnie James Dio's son sent us an email thanking the band for the tribute they did for their dad. And
oh, wow. That's
he was so excited. He said he showed all his family and they all loved it. And he said, music needs you right now. So guys, keep doing.
Wow.
That's a huge compliment. Yeah. Well, and you have a little house full of mini producers there. So if you do get too busy, you can put them to work.
Yeah. There you go.
There's always that. Chain of Thorns. What's your favorite song on the album and why?
My favorite song is Mars. I just like it because the lyrics and the whole music, it feels like you're going on a journey, especially on the solo. Even Sam explained to me what every part of the different sounds he made was like oh, so this is lift off. Oh, okay. Now, oh, we're going through asteroids. Oh no, we're seeing aliens, and then we made it.
That's awesome.
I love that.
That is so cool to be part of the process. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite, it's between, Chain of Thorns was the first single, but I really like Not Afraid because he has that shuffle, and for some reason I like Hit the Lights too because he has that heavy.
I really like that one a lot. I think that's my favorite personally is Hit the Lights.
Hit the Lights, yeah.
Justin, what's yours?
I don't know. I like all of them, but I like Hit the Lights. I like Chain of Thorns, and
that's all. Did you say which one you like? Okay,
it's really hard to choose, but I think my favorite will be. I guess I'll just choose Dancing in the Dark because that's like the slower song, and we're doing the music video to that one next. So
I love it.
Is that your favorite song or your favorite one to play?
Oh, my favorite one to play. I guess my favorite one is Mars because it has complicated chords in it, and the solo is really fast and intense. And also Hit the Lights because that one's heavy, and the solo is really cool because I use the whammy bar.
I love it.
Ethan, what's your favorite song on the album?
It's really hard to choose because they're all good, but my favorite is Dancing in the Dark because it starts out slow, and then the chorus it's really, heavy, and it's cool.
It is cool. Ethan, you're pretty cool. What's your favorite video game right now?
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah? Are you any good at it?
Yeah.
You're probably better than me, my friend.
Oh, you played the same game?
No. That's why he's better than me.
Oh, amazing. You all are very amazing. And you know what? Kudos to you guys. Keep up the good work. Mom, Dad, I'm just bowing to you. My hat's off to you. Good job. Way to raise kids. Way to raise kids. I think it's absolutely amazing.
Thank you for having us. It was such a pleasure.
Well, thank you guys.
Well, Abigail just made it through right now.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, Abby. Do you look like a Smurf right now?
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
I love it.
All right. So everybody, Abigail just joined the conversation.
Ta-da.
That is fantastic.
That is awesome.
We're glad you could make it. We understand that you were getting your hair dyed blue.
Yes.
And how did it turn out?
It's still wet, so I still have to dry it and everything, and we're going to see how the result is. I know.
You were very blonde, so hopefully it's not green.
I know, right?
Young lady, you are a fantastic drummer.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I am a former full-time drummer myself, so I was excited to have you on. And they're like, oh, she's not here. She's getting her hair done. I'm like, that sounds like a drummer.
Here we go. I got to listen to drum talk all day now. This guy, anytime he can sneak in a drum talk, he does it.
I love
That's right.
Turkey.
Because drummers work really hard, my friend.
They do.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's that four-way separation thing. Tell me you can do it.
Here it comes.
Drummers are always in the back, so you got to pop out somehow. So
That's
I get
right.
blue hair.
There you go.
Nice. But hey, you have a nice view.
I would say that you are an entertaining drummer to watch. I was complimenting to my son. We were watching some of the videos earlier today, and you have a lot of exuberance back there. You're really getting into it and standing up and doing the whole thing, and that was fun to watch.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Well, you're very welcome. You guys are too kind.
So now that you joined the party, let's hit you with a couple of the questions that your siblings got to answer that you didn't. For one,
okay, just warning you, they're very hard questions. They are.
No, they're not.
We'll start with the most recent. Chain of Thorns. What's your favorite song and why?
Oh, it's hard to choose a favorite because because each song means something so meaningful to to ourselves. But I think according to drums, the most hardest and most funnest to play is Not Afraid, because it has that shuffle vibe, and it just has like cool licks and fills and all that stuff.
Yeah, I was picking up on a couple of little ghost notes, some syncopation in there. It's pretty tasty stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Drum nerd talk. Here it is. My gosh.
Pretty awesome.
No, you're very talented. Go ahead and tell us about your personality. What is your personality?
And then we'll tell you what your family said.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because they were talking about you.
Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know I'm very happy all the time and very smiling all the time and energetic. Like, I'm always positive, and I help out a lot and stuff. So.
Oh, that's what they said. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
They said you're quite the nurturer.
Oh yeah.
That is awesome.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining the show, even if it was last minute. Next time we'll get more time with you. Okay.
Okay, cool. Definitely.
Okay.
This was fun. Thank you for having all of us.
You're welcome. This has been an hour with Liliac.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
An amazing.
Absolutely.
5-piece band that's all siblings, all young, which is another very cool thing.
Yes.
And they rock very hard.
Yes, they do.
That's why they'd be great with Come On, Get Happy.
Metal it up.
You're sticking with this Partridge Family thing.
I'm going with it, man.
All right. Hey, one more time, just for the listening audience, where can they find your music? How can they book the band? How can they connect with you guys?
To book the band, send an email to liliacrockband@gmail.com. Or, any social media, like, for example, Facebook, if they want a message at Liliac Band, I get to read, all day long, hundreds, thousands of
I feel you.
emails and messages, and I do reply back. So if it takes a day or two, that means I'm going through all of them. So they should have patience, and then we could work out, negotiate for the bookings.
Perfect.
Nice.
And we'll put all of the links in the episode description so you can find these wonderful artists.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir. Guys, thanks so much for taking the time to do the show. We appreciate you guys, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. We look forward to having you back on.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun and a lot of laughs.
Yeah,
it was a great show.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's our fourth foray into doing bands that are younger.
Yeah.
In age.
Sub 20.
Yeah, sub 20. Thank you. I was trying to find a way to put that.
Yeah, I just made up a new term.
I love it.
That's a new genre. Sub 20 band.
Yeah.
And
sub 20s.
They've all been fantastic. I've been in awe every time. A little bit jealous and pissed off at the same time that I wasn't that good at that age.
I wasn't kidding when I saw Ethan playing a lead for the Trooper at 12 years old and nailing it.
Yeah.
No, they're an amazing family. It really does speak to the fact that they do everything together, and it seems to be wholesome and healthy and productive. And I think it's super cool that it's metal.
Yeah, I agree. They just seem to be having a good time all the way around.
I am absolutely in love with these young musicians. I'm in love with the parents. I am in love with their family. Just their whole, the vibe is just absolutely amazing. It's just wonderful.
I just see a television show with these guys doing Partridge Family karate, fight crime by day and rock at night kind of deal.
I would hate to see what they're doing get tainted by reality TV.
I would too.
Because I really do think this is a genuine product.
I do too, yeah.
On the other hand, Justin, I do want to adopt him right now. I just think he's the most adorable thing in the world. I love him, and when he's playing the keyboards and he's throwing that arm up.
Yeah.
Ethan, little handsome devil, just tearing it up.
I don't know. I think the girls will fit with my girls really well. I mean,
that scares me.
It's a lot of teenage vibes going on there.
And Sam has every smacking of a rock star
Oh,
built
yes.
in, right down to the
Amazing.
pants and the hair flip.
Yep.
And I make those jokes, but he's a talented young man.
Oh, he's got it.
He's a shredder.
Oh, he's a
Yeah.
definite shredder.
Absolutely.
And Abby's no joke back there beating the skins,
No.
tearing it up.
She's got
and then,
chops.
Of course, there's Melody. And I just don't know how ironic, that her name is Melody. She's the vocalist, but I just don't know what they would do because she is a standout vocalist.
She has a quintessential rock voice.
She does.
And
really
she
does.
is on fire.
Yeah.
Very
And
much
great,
so.
great parents, Floren. And I'm going to mess her name up, but Nanita?
That's exactly right.
I think. I'm sorry. She said it. Anyway, they are Liliac, the vampire bat. Go check them out. The album is Chain of Thorns. They have tons of covers, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. They really don't need our help, but go over there and give them as much love as you possibly can.
Absolutely.
They're going to do great things.
Yeah.
And thank you for listening and tuning in. If it's your first time, thank you, and we hope you come back. And if you're a long-time listener, thank you even more. Wherever you're listening, do us a favor, give us a rating and a review. It helps us. We're not sure how, but we like getting help. You can listen to us every Saturday on Rock Rage Radio, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific for 2 hours. Rock, metal, mayhem, and fun. It's a good time, and you can check us out on Tuesday nights.
Center Stage with Honest Brutality, where we talk to bands and we play their music. It's 1 full hour dedicated to that band, and that's 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Right here? No. Go over to rockrageradio.com to listen there.
When you're done listening, give us a call, 530-962-0411. Again, that's 530-962-0411.
And check us out on all of our socials. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Come over to honestbrutality.com. Be good, people. Take care of one another, and most importantly,
Stay metal!
Stay metal.
hey, Liliac, give me a stay metal.
Stay metal!
That one scared me.
You made the old guy pee himself.
Hey, this is Sam from Liliac, and you're listening to our song Chain of Thorns on Honest Brutality.
Can you feel the pain I feel? Can you hear my scream inside? All the wind spinning the night, my shadow passing by. The chain of thorns pierce my heart. Why? I'll kill so free in the dark. Yeah, can't see the fire that burns inside me. She doesn't really want to know you. And you always dream you're drowned in misery. She doesn't really want to love you. She doesn't really care. I think it's time to turn the page. It's your chance. Open your eyes. I'm the rainbow in the dark, but it seems like you're blind. The chain of thorns pierce my heart. Why? I'll kill some fear in the dark. Yeah, can't see the fire that burns inside me. She doesn't really want to know you. And you always dream you're drowned in misery. She doesn't really want to love you. She doesn't really care. Oh no, she doesn't really care. Open your eyes, yeah.